Tell us a bit more about your background. I mean, just flip through. I mean, who's Alpha P?
Yeah.
Just tell us more, just a little bit about your background.
Okay, I grew up in Benin City, Edo State.
Okay.
And I moved to Lagos now 16. That was January 2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I've been working in music like for the longest time since I was like 10, 11.
Wow.
Started in church. I was a rapper in church.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't have the vocals to
I
sing
get it. You're a
yet.
Tupac in church. Tupac is in church.
Yeah, like my vocals weren't strong yet. So I was like, I'm just gonna sing. So Drake was a big inspiration, so I used to just copy his flows and just like write Christian lyrics and just like go church and put it out.
That's good. And now I can officially say this. I'm glad to know you, Alpha P, a lot more, right? You know, I honestly have heard this, that you were in the same group with Rema, right?
Yeah.
And are you guys still friends? Very good friends?
Yeah, we're cool.
Cool. Okay. Do you sometimes get that thing and say you guys sound alike? Do you get that every time?
Not anymore. At first when I came out, yeah, I got that from a lot of people and it was expected, but not anymore.
I like that. I like that. So the thing is, you get that every time, but how do you fight that?
In recent times I haven't heard it from people. Yeah, so I just ignore it because there's really nothing I can say.
Does he piss you off sometimes?
Not really, because I understand, because it happens with a lot of people. Like the first time Weez came, they were like, oh, one day you sound like one day. When Rema came, you're like, oh, Weez. So Absolutely. It happens. I feel like the more music you hear, the more you hear the sound properly and the more you understand the person.
And that's good. I mean, the fact is, at the end of the day, you're going to face these things every time. It's just you having to be there and hoping to just be there and answer the right questions. It's not a big deal. I like that about you. You know, the thing is, you know, you are in a space where, you know, they can call you now the young cats. I mean, trying to just fine tune the music, tweak it, and make it even more, you know, organic.
Yeah.
I mean, for you, who do you always can say are your influences in music?
Influences. Okay, I'll say my top 5. Can I say the top 5?
You good?
Okay, I'll say Michael Jackson, definitely MJ. Drake, Billie Eilish, Aurora. Yeah, The Weeknd.
What's your typical routine? How do you write your music? Do you like me writing for you, or you just write your own songs?
I write all my songs because I don't know. I feel like I have like too many ideas that like get people to write for me, especially at this stage now. There's so many ideas I still have to put out. So the process is usually not planned.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like 50% of the time, I get the beat sent to me and I write at home. Then I go to studio and record.
Okay.
And half of the time I'm in the studio, I hear a beat, I vibe, I get the melodies, then I arrange it, then I write and I re-record.
Are you a perfectionist?
Low-key.
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 I mean, and are you the kind of person that puts out you drop your lyrics and just go away? Or you're always sitting there making sure the song is done right in your presence?
Yo, I like making sure everything is said.
I like that. I've got Alpha P right here, and you've successfully put out 2 EPs now, right?
Yeah.
Which one do you think was your most challenging recording it?
The first one.
The first one, right?
Yeah.
Why exactly? Why?
And it was my first, and it was a series of recording sessions and recording. The second one was actually a compilation of basically freestyles I dropped on my page that the fans requested that I completed.
Yeah.
So I completed it and just put it out. But the first one was like 6 months of recording and just like getting the right records and just like it was tough, but it was cool.
Who would you like to work with? Besides you.
Like an artist? Or
who would you like to work with besides Alpha P?
Besides Alpha P, hey, my list is long. My list is long. But definitely I love to work with Burna. Yeah, nice. I have some stuff for him. Definitely have some stuff for him. This stuff is so funny.
Okay.
Yeah, Burna
boy,
right now.
I think you make a good record. I can't even. Now talking about you're with Universal, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what has been the relationship like? Honestly.
Yeah, honestly, it's been family. It's just been this family love. Like even before I got signed, when I just like got to the first day I got to the office and they were listening to my music, everybody treated me like I was family already. They're just like, you good? I was like, yo, it's different here. It's a different type of love, and yeah, it's just family.
I hope we're not going to hear stories afterwards, because usually always stories right now. I mean, these things happen. I hope there's not going to be stories later on, because the thing is, we know the idea of record deals, right?
Yeah.
But are you sure you are in safe hands?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So I just want to be clear, because I'm looking for everybody too, because the fact is, I'll be honest. I mean, it's true that people have signed these record deals, and there's always something that happens afterwards.
Yeah.
I don't. You come back here, we'll be having this conversation. This is on record, you know that, right?
Yeah, definitely.
That's good. Shout out to Alpha P, is still in the building, and talking about brand new stuff. You need to check out the brand new EP that just dropped, and it's Alpha P. This is called Wolves and Mustang. Why exactly would you put animals and a car in the? I mean, now it was King of Wolves.
Yeah.
We were in the zoo at that time, but right now we switch it up. Why do you have a car, and an animal as a title? I mean, there has to be a reason for that.
Yeah. So basically, wolves and mustangs are like my two favorite things right now.
Okay.
So I'm in love with the whole wolf idea, and I love Mustang. It's definitely gonna be my first car. So
I'm actually just saying that right now. Universal Music, you need to get him a Mustang.
No, don't worry, I'll get it by myself.
Hey! I mean, anybody that doesn't want Alphabet to buy a Mustang.
Thunder. Where are you?
So that's gonna happen. I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, talking about if you had to make a difference in the music industry, what would that be? If you had to change anything, what would Alpha P change in the music industry?
Okay, globally or
let's start with Nigeria. I mean, there's a lot of things we need to end in Nigeria, but let's start with Nigeria first.
I would just say genuine. I just feel like genuine love should be brought to the table among artists and among everybody.
So you don't think that's happening, right? Honestly,
I don't. I just feel it's not really genuine every time.
Ha!
Like I get to see a lot of people, and they'll be like, "Oh, my bro, I know that." I just know that something is something.
It's not
off.
right.
It's not. Some things are just not genuine, and I just feel like if genuine love is brought to the table, like competition will be reduced, and it will actually show people that there's space for every single person. Because I feel because of that, that's the reason why I feel like outside it's easier for like people to grow, and there's a bigger community than here that is always streamlined to a certain amount of people. And I feel like
I like that.
Yeah.
And especially when he had to pitch you with somebody else. I mean, instead of you guys to be, it's like I said, there's space for everyone. I mean, the truth is you just hit something on the head, and I think that's what we've experienced over time. There is no genuine love. It's a lot of Cold War as well, Everybody feeling like, oh, we're cool, but we're not.
Yeah, it's like my bro, but
not lie.
but still we move.
So what's next for you? I mean, you just dropped the EP. How you planning to push this? What exactly are your plans around this?
Okay, I shot a video for the lead single "Vibe With Me," and that's coming out next week.
Okay.
So before then, I'm just trying to push all the songs on all platforms, social media, radio, everywhere. Just trying to push it to everybody. Just trying to make everyone listen to the music.
Okay.
And probably before the end of the year, drop one last single. Then we wrap up the year.
Right? I mean, you got to wrap it up on a high note.